So in this video, we're going to get really deep. So get prepared to just go inward, because I'm not about to talk about nothing that's not already within you. Now, we all got this thing in us that likes to overthink. And we sometimes find ourselves in this loop. And it's so easy to be tricked into the illusion when your mind is running from thought to thought to thought to thought in autopilot. That's why you really gotta just pause and just listen and just really be silent and understand where these thoughts is coming from. These thoughts are projections from your past that you had carried into your present. You can let them go and you can let them fall away so you can now be present into the new self. This isn't something that takes years of thinking, but it takes a sense of pause. Every present moment is a gift to understand where you're at so far in your journey of living. Don't forget that this world will eventually come to an end, but you're here to actually experience and live fulfilled. You not sometimes we get in our head, and sometimes we think that we are limited, but we are not. We are limited by a perspective that we settle in our own beliefs. If this don't make sense to you, you're already comparing things that are happening in your reality, not letting yourself see beyond your perspective. That's the thing. We don't know everything for a reason, because we are in the life story that we tell ourselves on a day-to-day. Every word is an affirmation. It's a spill. That's why they always say spill the word out, because your words are spills. It's like your words are powerful vibrations that's sent out to the external. But every thought is not literally you. You can choose the thought you want to entertain. A lot of y'all overthink and think, what am I thinking all of this for? Then the emotion comes through. What am I feeling this for? Let me react from it. Y'all want to react from these emotions and thoughts, but these thoughts and emotions aren't doing nothing but to just sit there. They're here to literally just be here to tease you, to remind you of things that you haven't let go. They're just echoes of things that is just reminding your shadow, is bringing up shadow within you. If you have negative thoughts, you might be just talking on a negative vibration. Maybe you need to hang around people that are high vibrational. Maybe you just need to be alone and try to see where you're getting these negative feelings from. Maybe you need to take a walk outside and stop being in your place all day and give yourself some energy outwardly and see something new. Maybe you just need to really go internal, and stop looking at what is happening in your physical and go internal, because there's a lot going on in here. This is another world. Within here is another universe. That's why you have so much happening. When you are upset, a lot of y'all don't know how to control that emotion. That is just nothing but an emotion that's coming from you. It's not about your situation. It's about your reaction. A lot of y'all don't understand the understanding of anything, and anyone can do anything and anything to you, but your emotion is your emotion. Towards the reaction is your control. You control your reaction. You have to learn how to pause the mind. When you pause and center for a moment, you can realize that it wasn't as serious as you made it all seem. It was just a adjustment that you had to just look in a different perspective. When you change your perspective on things, that's when things just shift for your own good, for your own favor. When you have when you stick to a plan, you go forward with it. It's just about understanding that plan can always shift. You could always want something more. You might feel like you would be satisfied doing this, but in reality, you actually need this to be satisfied. It's about picking the best choices for yourself. No, don't look at everything as I'm not doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing, but you also got to understand the right thing comes from here. You might be like, but out here is out of your control.